Welcome, everyone. If you're a marketing director or managing partner at an accounting firm, we need to talk. We're looking at a massive, fundamental shift in how your firm is represented online. Look, for years, your Google business profile was basically just a digital business card, right? But as of late June 2026, everything completely changed. Google fully integrated AI into how it processes and presents your firm's data. So if you're sitting there thinking your profile is good enough just because it has your phone number and address, you are literally leaving your firm's reputation in the hands of an AI that is forced to guess. In this explainer, we're going to look at exactly why this is an absolute urgent priority, and more importantly, how you can fix it fast.
To really grasp the urgency here, let's look at the timeline. On June 25, 2026, Google actually accidentally leaked a feature. It showed an AI messaging agent right inside Google business profiles, explicitly labeled "handled by your AI agent." Now, they pulled it down quickly, but the writing was absolutely on the wall. Because the very next day, June 26th, Google officially announced that its AI, Gemini, now connects directly to your business profile. This was the big inciting incident. Almost overnight, your profile morphed from this passive digital brochure into the active data source that powers Gemini and these AI agents. Today, a prospect can literally type @Google Business Profile, read my reviews, and summarize the top themes directly into Gemini, and it will actually do it.
So here's our exact roadmap to get your firm AI ready today. First, the AI paradigm shift. Second, the audit reality check. Third, the priority action plan. Fourth, a multi-office consistency check. Fifth, the time investment. And finally, number 6, the competitive reality.
All right, part 1, the AI paradigm shift, from passive brochure to active data brain.
Think about the old paradigm. A prospect searched for you, they looked at your listing, and they either called you or they didn't. It was completely passive. But in this new reality, your profile is an active data set. AI is constantly reading it, analyzing it, summarizing it, and it will answer direct prospect questions based strictly on whatever it finds. So if your profile is empty or outdated, the AI is going to confidently misrepresent your firm at scale 24/7. There's really no way around it.
Which brings us to Section 2, the audit reality check. The tough truth here? Even prestigious firms are currently totally invisible to AI.
The sheer scale of this vulnerability across the industry is honestly staggering. Based on over 300 real audits of accounting and bookkeeping firms, 85% have an entirely empty services section. Just think about that for a second. If a prospect asks Gemini to find an accountant specializing in, say, R&D tax relief, and your services section is blank, the AI simply assumes you don't offer it. You are instantly filtered out. Game over.
And the blind spots go way beyond just your services. We found that roughly 40% of profiles are completely unclaimed. About 75% have empty business descriptions. 80% have never replied to a single review, which, by the way, AI sentiment analysis interprets as pure neglect. 70% have fewer than 5 photos. 95% have never published a post. And a massive 98% have an empty Q&A section. Guys, these are established firms with real specialist credentials completely failing to give the AI the data it needs to recommend them.
There's a quote that perfectly hits the nail on the head regarding this disconnect. Their websites are professional. Their reputations are excellent. Their Google profiles show none of it. You know, your website might be absolutely world-class, but if the AI is pulling from an empty Google profile to answer a prospect's question, your real-world prestige literally means nothing. The AI is just drawing blanks.
All right, let's fix this. Section 3, the priority action plan. And we're ranking this strictly by AI impact.
We're not doing this alphabetically, we're doing this by what matters most. Step 0, claim and verify. If you don't control the profile, AI pulls from unverified guesses and you can't fix a thing. Step 1, write your description. You get 750 characters and this is the AI's primary data source. Whatever you do, do not leave this blank. Step 2, list your services. Like we just saw, AI assumes you don't offer them if they aren't explicitly listed. Step 3, respond to reviews. Gemini analyzes review sentiment, and if negative reviews just sit there unanswered, AI flags them as unresolved complaints. Step 4, upload photos. AI uses these for vital visual context when prospects ask what your office is like. And please stop using stock photos. They just signal inauthenticity to the bots.
Building on that, step 5 is verifying your basic details. Hours, phone number, website. If these are wrong, the AI agent is literally giving your prospects bad directions. Step 6 is absolutely brilliant. Seed the Q&A. Since the AI messaging agent will be answering prospects, give it prime material. Write out the top 5 to 10 questions you get asked every single day and answer them yourself so the AI learns your actual voice. Step 7. Publish posts weekly. This proves to the AI that your firm is actively engaged. Step 8. Set your categories correctly, otherwise you're invisible. And Step 9. Add your social links and attributes. This just signals total, complete profile management.
Moving on to Section 4. Multi-office consistency check. The golden rule here is, don't confuse the AI.
If you're managing multiple locations, you have got to maintain absolute consistency. In a perfect world, you have the exact same brand name across every single office. But the nightmare scenario? A messy web of pre-merger names, ghost profiles, unclaimed listings, and mixed naming conventions, like firm name on one profile and firm name limited on another. The AI agent reads whatever name is on each specific profile. So if 3 of your offices show 3 different versions of your brand, the AI gets incredibly confused. It might even use all 3 interchangeably when talking to a prospect. You've got to clean it up.
Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. This sounds like a massive project. That brings us to Section 5, the time investment. The reality is, everything you need already exists.
The really crucial takeaway here is how surprisingly fast this whole process actually is. Claiming takes just 10 minutes to initiate. Writing your description, 20 to 30 minutes tops, and honestly, you're probably just adapting the About page that's already on your website. Listing services is just 10 to 15 minutes of ticking boxes. Uploading photos takes maybe 15 minutes because, let's face it, they're already sitting on someone's phone or in a marketing folder somewhere. And seeding that Q&A, 15 to 20 minutes because you already know exactly what your clients are asking you every day.
When you add the whole shebang up, an entire single office takes under 3 hours to completely optimize for the AI era. 3 hours. That's it. 3 hours to ensure that Google's Gemini accurately and positively represents decades of your hard work. You can even spread that out over a few days. The barrier to entry here is just incredibly low.
Which brings us to Section 6, the competitive reality. AI is either working for you or it's working against you. There's really no middle ground anymore.
I want to challenge you right now. Really think about it. Is your profile AI ready? Score yourself out of 10 based on that checklist we just went through. If you're a 9 or a 10, amazing, you are ready for AI. A 6 to 8, that's a good foundation, but you need to fill those gaps this week. A 3 to 5 means you've got some significant gaps, so prioritize those first 5 items. And a 0 to 2, your profile is essentially invisible to AI right now. Now, based on those 300+ audits we talked about, most accounting firms right now would actually score a 2 to 4. The bar across the industry is currently extremely low.
But hey, that low bar, that is your biggest opportunity. The firms that update their profiles right now are going to harness AI as their ultimate assistant. The AI will answer prospect questions accurately, it'll build trust, and it will actively help book meetings. But the firms that wait, they're going to have AI actively working against them. It's going to invent answers, confuse your prospects, and slowly chip away at a reputation that took you decades to build. The fix is so straightforward, but the cost of inaction is enormous.
So you don't have to guess where you stand. To immediately act on what we've covered in this explainer, go grab your free GBP Scorecard at vindmybusiness.com/scorecard.html. They'll actually audit your profile against every single item on this AI readiness checklist. And if you're the type who prefers to fix it all yourself, they also offer a totally free 21-lesson masterclass. You've got the roadmap now, and you know exactly what the stakes are. So I'll leave you with this. When a highly qualified prospect asks Google's AI about your firm tomorrow morning, what exactly is it going to say?